Hello, 7K team member or new member or potential prospect. Understanding our simple, highest paying comp plan in the referral marketing industry is very important. And it's very simple. And I'm going to try and just share with you and explain how simple our comp plan is, where you can earn gold, earn silver, earn dollars, and get metal bonuses. Yeah, I mean, just think about that. You can earn gold and silver and get metal bonuses when people are buying affordable incremental gold and silver in our program. So we let's get right to it, because as you know, you have two memberships. You can either join with a 149 basic membership, or you can join with our legacy 599 lifetime membership, complete three businesses wrapped into one, everything you need. You get to start your own business for under $600. You have everything you need. And you pay your electricity bill on any business. So you have one of five subscriptions to choose from. And ours is one of the lowest costs to earn commission checks, to participate in our unbelievable comp plan is only $59.95. And we teach you how to save money so you can buy more gold and silver with the money that you save. That's pretty cool. And that you can accumulate wealth in a process of building a sideline income or building a legacy income for your children's children, like I and many of our other members of 7K are doing today. And we've been pioneering it for the last 8.5 years for you. Now it's we're setting on a platter for you. So let me explain that real quick with our one-page summary of our 7K metals referral compensation plan. Yes, it's all in one page. Now, I want you to picture that your head is your business. We all have a left arm and hand and a right arm and hand, and we just have a simple left team and right team business if you want to participate in a referral compensation plan. Now, you can earn instant gold bonuses, you can earn silver, and without ever participating in our comp plan. So if you kind of think, I don't want to do one of the thing I'm telling everybody, no, don't worry about that, because you will want to tell people about this. And we teach people how to accumulate God's money, gold and silver, and that everyone needs some. And I think we're more and more every day, we're finding that out because all the advertisement's been being done for us. And I will show you how you're buying incremental gold and silver, either $20 a week, $100 a week, $500 a month, whatever you can afford in your budget, but you need to afford it. You need the dollar cost average, just like you were putting money in a 401k or an IRA, except this is a better place to put your paper money to convert to real money, God's money, gold and silver, financial security. So your head is your business. If you refer someone and they join, you will grab them by the head in your hand. Okay. And then they have a left arm and a right arm. Okay. So just picture that. Okay. And you want to grab somebody by the head and on your right hand, put them in. They have a left arm and a right arm. Okay. Now, if you find someone before they put somebody in their hands and you place them left, they're going to go in the first available open hand. That's all you need to understand. You don't need to understand, I got, where do I place people here, there? None of that. Is very simple, left, right teams. Well, you will have a counter in your back office when you join, and it'll be a great big blank zero on the left side and a great big blank zero on the right side. See, this will be you. You have a block over here with numbers in it, a block over here with numbers in it. And when those numbers accumulate to 250 or points or more, at least 250 points, in a week. At the end of the week, they pay weekly every Saturday. They'll send you a $250 check. If you have one active on your left and one active on your right that you personally referred and they joined to the company and they're active, they're getting a monthly subscription. Now, everyone's active for the first 34 days when they join. So, bingo, that can happen real quick that you get a $250 check. And we're going to show you how. Now, we have actually that 250 is only for cycles less than 500 points. Now, we cycle at 500 points. So 500 and above, it's only in increments of $500. So if you have 500 or more on both sides, at least minimum, then on one side, you could have a 10,000 over here and 500 over here. Well, it'll cycle 500 points and give you a $500 check. So that's all you need to understand. 500 point cycles equal a check if you've got an active. Now, you can earn more than 500, and we're going to tell you about that. But right now, understanding the basics is all we need to know, okay? Because one chart will explain everything to you. Now, how do we get points? Okay, there are a couple of ways that we get points. We get points with our membership. So when someone joins, they're going to post points up to you. The member doesn't get those points. The new member doesn't get those points. They only post up. Okay. And so that means when you place someone on your left, those points, because they joined, come into your counter. Okay. So you have, if for a basic new member that joins with a basic 149 membership, now they're going to get $20 of gold deposited in their Sound Money wallet right down day they join, day they click. The legacy membership for $5.99, they're going to get $40 of gold deposited in their account, but you're going to get 150 points. Now, points in our business is basically dollars. I'll explain that in a second. Now, we have one of 5 subscriptions right now, and that may change. We may get more in the future, or we may have to eliminate one depending, but we have subscriptions. Now, they range from $59.95 a month to $179. We got 2 silvers, 2 golds, and a 7K Pro. Okay. Now, the 4 gold and silver, well, that's a product that's shipped to you, or it can be deposited in what we call our stack and sell vault, and no shipping, but it's accounted for you. You'll learn more about that in the future, but you don't need to know about that right now. What you need to know in a comp plan is where points come from. So we have 15, they have 15 to 20 points, okay, that will post. Now that's a monthly subscription. So every month those points will come up to you, just like in any other, let's say, marketing or network marketing, lotions, potions deals. Now, most of them are paying to anywhere between $185 to $265 a month for stuff. Now, we pay, if you get the product, one of the 4 products, we pay for a wealth product, and that's going to accumulate and build wealth with more time. Okay. But we're not expensing something. We're wealth building, and we're teaching people to accumulate gold and silver. Okay. Now this is in the subscription product. I'm not talking about our Sound Money wallet right now. There's no points there. Okay. That's where you can accumulate gold and silver at affordable prices that everybody can afford, and the best prices in the industry, by the way, for incremental gold. And so that's another training. So don't forget to catch that one. Okay. Now, so since we know where our points come from, okay, in that counter, let's go and take a look. This one chart controls the entire compensation plan. You don't have to worry about whose rank is what or anything like that. And you don't have to worry about what we call growth factor. Okay. Growth factor is new people coming into your business on your left team or your right team in a 4-week period. And it's a cumulative thing. It goes from 1 week to the next week, adding the new to the previous total. But you do not have to know that new, okay? Because look, if you get one person that's active team member on your left, one person that you're qualified, you don't even have to have any growth factor, but you will have growth factor, but you don't have to have it. Okay. Now that's important for the future. Okay. But if the points accumulate on your left and right sides, you can make those cycle checks. If you got one active left, one active right, that's it. Okay. And you can earn up to a $500 check every week. Now, of course, you don't start out that way. Most people, many people can, but most people don't start out that way. They build up to that. But now with our program, we can have lots of people starting out like that. Okay, at least make a $500 check their first week or their first month. Okay. Now, if you want to make more as volume as your business grows, as you expeditiate your team left and right, meaning people get other people or someone on one of your sides. Now you're going to be placed on somebody's left or right side. They can only place left or right. So sometimes they're going to place a person on your side underneath you, and you're going to love them for it. You're not going to hate them. You're going to love them because those points are going to go to everybody in between you and that new person, but that's not a person in your personal enrollment. That's called a gift from above. Okay. And if that gift from above is someone on their left team and their right team, those points are going to post up to you too. And I call that gifts from below. Okay. It's just a terminology. I stuck to this 8.5 years ago. And so here we go. On your opposite side, nobody can place people underneath you. That is you. Everything that emanates from who you sponsored and they sponsor is that personal enrollment group. Same thing on your other side. Everyone you sponsored and they sponsor is your personal enrollment group. Okay, that's where growth factor comes from. Just for you to understand just the terminology. You do not have to deal with this right now. Okay, so if at time as you grow and you grow in the business, you get to earn while you learn, 2 years to learn, have fun, accumulate wealth, learn how to do it, 3 to 5 years to build a huge business. Where else could you do that? Okay. As you sponsor more people and you get two actors on your left, two actors on your, it qualifies you to make that $1,000 check. And if you do like me, in 8.5 years, I have 14 active people on my left, 14 active people on my right every week. I don't even have to worry about growth factor. You'll see that. I'll show you a little quick illustration. I can earn up to 12,500 a week, and I've earned lots of those checks at 12,500 a week. But I'm not a presidential goal. I'm an executive goal. Okay. Now, rank has nothing to do with this chart. This is your pay chart. That's all you have to look at and compare it to your business hub, which I will show you. Okay. The next thing, you do get ranks. They'll give you pins. They'll recognize you. And that's a good thing. We all like to be recognized. People like to be recognized for their work. And so when you earn your first $500 check in a 4-week period, that can come two $250 checks or one $500 check. Okay. You'll be ranked up to an associate, recognized, you'll get an associate pin. When you earn $1,000 in a 4-week cumulative, any 4-week cumulative period, you'll be recognized as a copper, you'll get a copper pin, and and so forth and so forth. When I earn 42,500 in a 4 consecutive week period, I'll be ranked up to presidential goal. It's just that simple. Okay. Now, I've missed it 3 times. I've had 42,000 and lacking 500. Okay. But, we know it's going to come. All of this will come in time. And that's the thing. So now I want to hit you with one of the things in building the business. And I want you to understand, we're looking for a business bill. You're looking for a business bill. You're looking for someone who want to make money. You're looking for somebody who wants to earn gold and silver. You're looking for, that's what you're looking for. And so if they come in like you do, and believe me, you need to come in with a $5.99 legacy full-time membership, because people are going to ask you, well, how'd you start, Jim? And you say, well, I started with a basic 140. Well, they're going to start with a basic 149. That's 20 points. Just look at the people you'll need to put on your left and right at 149, or they put people in at 149 at 20 points to get a $250 check. I'm not talking about a $500 check. I'm talking, okay, but let's look at this. The Power Four, what does that do? Let's start a business. Let's change our life financially. Let's get in this thing and let's do it. And let's learn how to do it. $5.99, you started, you find a partner, and they come in with $5.99. That's 150 points. And 150 points on your left side and your right side. Okay? Because you just place them left and right. You find another person. So now you found two. Now you're positioning yourself for that higher income ahead of time. And if you do what I call a business family pack, and by now, if you're a new member, you should have been told about that. Well, you'll already have this already too when you find your one other person. Okay. So that means you get 300 points on each side going up to that counter, and you'll get a $250 check. And you will have earned $80 on each one of these memberships in instant gold deposited in your account, a total of $320 in gold. And you'll earn what we call loyalty points. That's lagniappe. That's a whole nother thing, how we earn silver. And you can earn silver once a month. You can earn it. You can get it through loyalty points saved, like airline mileage, converting it to an upgraded ticket or a free companion ticket. Same kind of style. Okay. So you'll have enough to get a 1 ounce silver bullion coin. Well, you got all your money back. You do this in a week, you got every bit of your money back. Or you can do it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, a month. Now, after a month, you to stay active, to keep your points, you will have to be in a subscription. Okay. Or you have to enroll someone new exactly on that 30th day, 32nd day, something like that. But we talk easy, duplicatable, legacy income building approach is get a subscription, put it on automatic. One of the 5. The $59.95 Pro, you even get more points to earn silver. You get a complete discount program to save money to be able to buy gold and silver. That's the main bit. You get a couple of other benefits out of that you don't have to pay money for. That's a benefit. That's our new 7K Pro, which makes us a seamless comp plan globally, and we will be opening globally, and that's another great opportunity. So I want to tell you what else the company has done in promo right now, and hopefully they'll have more promos in the future similar to this, but it's called the 14-day doubling of points. So a new member gets double points in their first 14 days. So that same Power of 4, that person, instead of getting 150 points, they're going to get 300 points. And they're going to get 300 points here. That's 600 points on each side. They'll get a $500 cycle check. They can do that in 1 week or 2 or 3. But if they do just 2, they're going to get the $250 check already. If they just do 1 on their left, 1 on their right, they're going to get that $250 check. They're going to get the $160 in gold, and they are almost there to get their free silver. This is pretty powerful. You don't have to worry about charts, where do people go. This is just simple. Left, right, place them. That's all you will have, a button. Place left, place right. Okay. Now we have some recommendations in my group of how how to make your business more harmonious and working together as a team and building and the reasons why. And if you just follow those rules in my 7 pieces of paper that you'll be taught, then you can then duplicate and build a business like mine. I have built the largest business in 7K. The next person closest to me is about 75% of my business. Okay. But it isn't that I did it. I had leaders that duplicated a process and new leaders coming and them getting people. So together we have done this as a group. Okay. And so it will be with you. This is so powerful. I mean, I jump out of my skin with this because we have we have taken 8.5 years to get here. Now we're ready to explode around the world, and you can be part of that explosion. Now, I will go over and say you need to look at the income disclosure. I did talk about income. I did talk about our compensation plan, and people are really making this kind of money. Now, most people in our business are customers. Everybody comes in is a customer before they make their first commission check. Okay, until they're an associate, they're a customer. Okay, because that's what we are. We're the Costco of gold and silver, basically. We're a membership company, but we're the Costco of gold and silver, and we're teaching people how to accumulate wealth through gold and silver, things they've never been taught before. So I want you to look at that. I will stop and share one more thing. I'm going to share our that business hub with you real quick so you see what I'm talking about. That when you open yours up, you'll understand that when you get into your business hub, you'll go in here, and when you start, you're going to have 0 here and 0 here and 0 in all these little blanks. Okay. Now that's what it's going to tell you. Okay. Now remember that chart. That chart, you can click on it right here and it'll bring it up to you. That 1-page comp plan. So you can see that chart that I was talking about. And I don't want to click on it now and it take us off the screen share. But you can see something else that's an advantage of our program that no one else has. We accumulate wealth for you. So you can see I've got $8.2 million accumulated in 8.5 years on what I call my bank side. And I gave these names to this 8.5 years ago. These are Bob Reid tag names that I gave to our industry. That's a bank side. Okay. And then the side that you're getting paid on, we call a pay side. Okay. So here we go. We got a bank side. We got a pay side. Now those points come up like I was just saying. So when you get one new person that's active, it'll show up one here, and then you're qualified to make that 5. When the points accumulate the way that we just talked about, you'll get that check. But what you want to do is you'll see, I don't have any problem with growth factor. You won't have it either, because as you're building, and I'll show this, when you get one on your left and they get one on their left and right, that's 3 growth factor right there. You don't need any to make a $500 check. And then it goes and so forth and so forth and so forth. Remember, personal enrollment group, who you sponsored and they sponsor and they sponsor and they sponsor. That's all you need to learn. But we'll teach you that with time. I want you just to learn the basics of points on the left, points on the right, where they come from, and let's go get them. And then let's help people working in a team to help them get their first person on their left and first person on the right. And then help those new people leapfrog down, help those people get their first person on first person. And these points start coming up. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. Now our day is not over. We're going to have more points coming through. Normally I end Saturday with a couple of thousand points by the end of the day. No, a typical Saturday. So I expect the same thing to happen here. Okay. But I've been doing this for 8.5 years. And I continue to build and continue to promote. Okay. I'm going to show you one more thing. Okay. I'm going to go back to that power of 4. Okay. Illustration that we had. the one picture. So if you notice, I want the power of four picture. I want the one-page comp plan that you have all the time in your hand. Okay. And I want to just share with you. We know that this right now, if you do this, that's that's going to give you a $500 check, $820, and you get your 1 ounce silver at the end of the month. So it's $850. You're already positive cash flow. If you help one of these people get the power of four on the left, and one of these people get their power of four on the right, just think. Now you have this whole chart coming up your left side, this whole chart coming up your right side. So you have 600 points coming up and 600 points coming up here. Now the new member, they get the 600 points already on each side because they got the 14-day, but you get the 600 points. But that's enough for you to get another $500 check. So just think, if you, the power of four, you made your first $500 check, you made that $820 the first week, you help somebody the next week do what you just did, they'll make this money, and then you will make another $500 because you had a power four on your left and a power four on your right. You'll make another $500. And if you sponsor another person the next week, when you help another person and they help a person, duplicate that, well, you're going to have 1,200 points coming up. So you want to be able to be qualified for 2,000. So you would want to sponsor a third person. That's how we progress. That's how we move up. That's what we do in understanding the basic comp plan. Again, refer to our income disclosure. I love this. We have the simplest, highest plan, referral comp plan, and our products are God's money, gold and silver. Everybody needs them. I hope you see what I see. I hope you join us. I hope you put the shoulder to the wheel. Let's go to work, have fun, earn gold, earn silver, earn money, develop a legacy income for everybody. Thank you for your time and attention. I, I, I appreciate each and every one of you. I look forward to working with all of you in the future. Thank you.